If you've been following me for a while, you know that I've been growing my own food, and this has been the most exciting yet rewarding part of my life. I never thought that I would be back to gardening. Growing up, I would always actually watch my mom garden because I didn't like to get my hands dirty and I like to be very clean. But now I'm really into exploring other hobbies outside of shopping. This society today has been overconsumption based. We're on our phone all the time. There's so many codes, shop my code, buy this, just to feel like you can keep up, and reality is you'll never be able to keep up. We're all obsessed with this instant dopamine hit, and we don't have hobbies outside of social media, and that is really sad. I'm looking to explore other hobbies that, one, reconnect me with nature, reconnect me to my past, but also hobbies that really ground me so that I can feel fulfilled in my life. So gardening has been such a beautiful experience for me, and the fact that I get to do it with my mom that has a green thumb and has always been about this life has been such a rewarding experience because I get to learn from her culture from Mexico, different native indigenous practices on actually how to grow your food, which has been such an incredible journey. Learning how to garden and work with the moon. There's so many things and tips that I want to share with you, and maybe soon I'll have her on this channel when she feels comfortable so she can share more tips. So today we're going to actually harvest and prune. Now, I did add a few things to my garden in the front, and I added some watermelon, some cucumber. I actually found lemon balm and I couldn't find that last time, so I'm really excited that I was able to find some. And we added some asparagus and a few other veggies, so I'm really excited to see those produce. But I'm gonna start pruning a lot of the things so that they can actually harvest bigger and grow bigger. Later on in the video, I will give you just some updates on my plan and what we're gonna do for my backyard. Let's start our harvest process. So I'm in front of my lopot tree, and this is native to China. It's actually a form of plum. She's very sweet and high in antioxidants. She's ready to be pruned. So let's start our pruning process so that she can yield beautifully and grow more fruit. I'm in the kale section of my garden, and look how beautiful they are growing. Now I'm actually going to prune these because I want them to grow big, strong, and healthy. Now some areas have been kind of ran through. There's little holes there, but of course, garden life, you're going to have a bunch of little animals, little critters crawling, but this is still edible. Just make sure to wash them. I think tonight I'm going to make maybe some kale chips with some Parmesan, but we'll see. But I'm going to prune these, so let's get to it. These tomatoes were from last year and they're actually starting to produce beautifully. Now I want you to keep up with us because in May, I'm actually going to grow some tomatoes. That's the perfect time. Now the tomatoes I'm going to be growing are the ones from my mom, and she lives in a different region. And those tomatoes come from the Tuscan region. So I'm really excited to grow those and see how big they get and if they survive in my zone. But these are really beautiful. So we're going to start cutting them. There's not very many, but they're starting to grow. Some of them are green. They're very young, but I'm going to take a few of them just to actually prune them and clean it up. So this is my new raised beds. I decided to add some more lettuce because I really love lettuce and it's a big part of my diet. And we have some beets here. I really don't like beets, but my mom added them. They're disgusting to me. So when these are ready, if you want some beets, DM me. I will send it to you because I really don't like beets. But we have some jalapenos here that are ready to prune. And I think I'm gonna make a salsa and add it into my dinner tonight. So let's prune her. If you remember in my last video, in this side of my garden, I grew some cilantro, I grew some chives, and I grew some carrots. So I'm gonna pull and see if my carrots are ready. I'm really excited because I don't know if they're ready or not, but let's do a little experiment and see. How cute. They're so little. They are not ready. I feel so bad, but we are seeing some harvest, and look how many came from one bunch. That's so gorgeous. Now my cilantro grew really tall and long. I have not pruned these as well. I've been waiting for the time to actually make a video for you guys, and I'm excited to actually prune these, clean it up so that I can actually start using this, but see more of a bigger harvest. So this is so exciting. Look at that. This is clean, non-GMO, and I'm saving myself like $3. Next is the chives. Look how long these are. I'm actually going to cut a lot of these because you can actually dry these. They're kind of like an herb, or I think they are actually an herb, but you can dry these and then use them for cooking throughout the year, which is amazing. So I'm going to start cutting her. I remember back in the days, there was this natural produce store in Santa Monica, and they would have these dried herbs, and it was so expensive for one little bag of literally chives with like 15 bucks. Insane. Now I can make my own and dry her and have her and then share it with my friends and family. Look at this bunch. She's so cute. I know I keep saying that, but honestly, like when you grow your own food and you see the fruit of your labor, there's nothing like it. And it just smells so incredible. I feel like when I go to the grocery store, I can't really smell the herbs or the vegetables. And I notice that there's a big taste difference. So just the fact that I can smell this, I can touch this is coming from nature, from my earth, is such a beautiful experience that I can't even describe. In this section of my beds, I decided to grow some cauliflower and some broccoli. As you can see, my broccoli is starting to produce and she's so cute. There's little buds. I will not actually be pruning these. I'm going to wait until they get a little bit bigger. My cauliflower, it's so tiny, but I see that it's growing slowly but surely. So I'm really excited to actually harvest these because at the farmer's market in the summer, they have a specific breed that I really like to make like a little summer salad, and they sell that cauliflower for $10. So we're gonna save some money right here, and I'm excited to see how big they get. And in this section of my gardens, just an update, I grew some cucumber lemons as well as some regular cucumbers, some strawberries, and some watermelons. So I'm excited to see how they produce. We have nothing really to prune here, but we will continue on with our harvest. So these two beds here, I have my herb and vegetable section. Here I have my lemon balm, and I was really excited to find some more at Green Thumb because they weren't in season and we couldn't find them for a while. But lemon balm is amazing at managing PCOS as well as stress. It really lowers your cortisol and it reduces inflammation in the body. And I like to make a little concoction. I will blend it with some mint as well as some honey and a few other goodies in there to really help de-stress myself. And if you are maybe on a weight loss journey or really trying to manage PCOS, I really suggest actually incorporating lemon balm, and you can actually grow it indoors or outdoors, so you don't have to have a house or a backyard to do so. You can actually grow it inside, which is absolutely amazing. Now I'm going to prune the lemon balm right here to my left-hand side. In this bed, I actually have some potatoes and some sweet potatoes. Now the amazing thing with potatoes, now if you actually buy some at the grocery store, they're kind of going a little bit bad, or you see maybe some like plants sprouting out, you can actually grow those. So I actually have some sweet potatoes here and some potatoes actually that I bought from Trader Joe's, which is crazy, but they're here and they sprout out whenever they're ready. So we're going to try to grab some and see if we can actually do something with it. There is one that's ready, so let's pluck it and see how big it is. Oh, look at that. Now I'm just going to prune the lemon balm. This was here from last year, and I'm going to dry these and make a little blend for my teas, but we'll continue on. So we are in front of my outdoor greenhouse. I am so excited to announce that we are actually getting chickens. I actually do want to get some goats, but we're not there yet. We're going to have chickens and I'm so excited. We're going to get male and females and we are going to actually have our own eggs. And I'm so excited because one, it's going to be a cheaper alternative to buying farmers market eggs. It's going to be healthier. And honestly, I can share it with my community. I can share it with my friends. And that is so exciting to have more wildlife, which I'm so grateful for. I do have a dog, so I'm very curious to see how he will react. He's about to hit that 2-year mark, and I really hope that he acclimates well and it's not too big of an issue, but we are so excited, so stay tuned. It is raining. I apologize. We're trying to get through this video as quickly and efficiently as possible, but we have an update. Look at my berries. They are producing and I'm so excited. They're starting to turn color. Now they're not ready yet. We have some here. It could be a little difficult to maintain and manage, but these require a lot of water. Not that it's hard to water something, it's just you have to have the reminder to continuously water these girls right here. But they've been producing so beautifully and I'm really excited to actually make something with them, maybe make a cake and just eat it and consume it because the farmers market raspberries are crazy expensive. I really want to incorporate some more berries. So throughout the summer, I'm going to be buying some, maybe some blackberries, but this is so exciting and I just had to share it with you. We are in front of my Meyer lemon tree. Now, if you've seen episode 1, you see that I was able to actually prune the rest of the lemons that were there for winter. Now, these produce in the winter time and that's when they're ready to consume. But you can see that these are getting ready. Now, it is a wait, but anything in life is worth waiting for, and that's the exciting part. But these are going to produce beautifully, and I'm really excited to see them fully develop. But this is a cute little update. Another garden update, we have some strawberries. You can see the bud, they're starting to develop, and I'm excited to consume these for the summer. I'm also in front of my fig tree, and we don't have any fruits just yet, but we're excited to see it actually develop. I can talk about so many updates, and it can be overwhelming because I actually do grow a bunch of different fruits and vegetables sprinkled throughout the property, and I'm trying to mention the major ones, so hopefully you stay tuned with us, and maybe in the next video we'll do like maybe a part 2 because we have so many vegetables and herbs here on the property. We are at the end of April and it is raining, and I didn't think it would be this kind of weather. This time last year it was very sunny and warm, but today it's raining, and today we plan to do a garden update, so we just had to do it in the rain and make do. But I hope you enjoyed this video. This concludes our garden update as well as our harvest and pruning. We do have more to prune, so we're gonna get back out there, but I'm really excited with what we've seen, updates, and I'm excited to actually have chickens, which is so exciting. I'm so thrilled, and I can't wait to show you the whole process. Now, if you are looking to maybe transform your backyard or start gardening, just know it's a lifelong process. You're not going to have everything right the first time. You have to learn, trial and error, as well as just investing in transforming your backyard can be pricey. So don't rush it. Take your time. It's very exciting. Just have an idea, have a vision board for yourself, and slowly work that way and make it as sustainable as possible. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.